Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good Wei-Yin Chen will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Tim Anderson goes down for the first out of the game. At the plate, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Upton going back to the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. Upton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now batting, Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox leave 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at. Lucas Giolito gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning. Wasn't able to complete the inning. They kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Taylor Ward, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Lindor on at first, nobody out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
That misses. 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels turned away in the first. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Grandal.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting 6. The center fielder.
At the plate, Luis Robert. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
In there, 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Line drive to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Freeman.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in the bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bottom of the second here with no score. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! Solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 5 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Justin Upton now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Upton.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting 9, the right fielder.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. One out, nobody on. One and one the count now. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And it's quickly 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're on the So digging in now, Max Stassi. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Right there for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate now, Taylor Ward. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not close. It's 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. First and second here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit down the third baseline. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And up steps Salvador Perez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
The third baseman, number 5.
So runners at the corners with two gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch on its way. Ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two and one now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Left side. Freeman's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Abreu with good wood on that one, but this will hook down the left field line and out of play.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2. just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Javier Baez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Now batting.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. From the stretch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now in the box, Justin Upton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
The second baseman.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
And now for the Angels, Taylor Ward, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worrying about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guys not going to worry about a swing and a high drive to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run home run for Mike Trout. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Number 45 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now
into the box now, Salvador Perez. 1-0 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Count even at 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. But not before 5 crossed the. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, Luis.
Ready for another chance? Luis Robert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In the air now, out to left. Upton's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter.
So here's Yoan Moncada. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down by a touchdown. 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right
The
now.
batter,
I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Javier Baez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Justin Upton the next to hit as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. From the belt, the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position.
The catcher, number 33.
Digging in now, Max Stassi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia.
Leading off for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Leury Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next for the White
1 out
Sox,
for Chicago here in the 6th. And into bat next is speedy Gerard Dyson. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And he popped him up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
the bat.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in once again, Taylor Ward. First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Mike Trout comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In his career, Trout is at least partially known for being a long ball threat, of course. In fact, he's standing on the doorstep of 300 career home runs as he hits here.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting first baseman.
Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Hit hard to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Angels leave 1. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Jose Abreu.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's in.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Eloy Jimenez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in to second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, the catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Jimmy Cordero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Freeman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dyson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now
digging in, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Shohei Ohtani. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
A dive by Baez. The throw. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Stepping in now, Yohan Moncada. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Leury Garcia is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And a slow curveball in there for strike two.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gerard Dyson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
For the Angels, the
bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
1-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rocket to third. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now the 1-0 on the ground to the right side. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one, 2 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Matt Foster comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now, hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Out in front of it, strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman.
Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.